Welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to depart just a little bit from my normal content. Today we're going to be doing a sharpening of a paramilitary 2. And if you're new to my channel and you stumble across this channel, looking for sharpening tips and videos, we're going to start this new playlist on how to sharpen hand-free sharpening of knives. We're going to be doing pocket knives, and we're going to be doing hunting knives and such, maybe some kitchen knives in there too. So this here paramilitary 2 came to me from a friend, and it needs some work. Like it doesn't close like it should. You can almost don't do the spider flick. It needs a lot of work. It's super dull, and the edge is not looking too bad, but it has some chipping going on, and so we're gonna start by correcting that. So what we're doing today is obviously sharpening this, and we're gonna be using a Shapton ceramic stone. This one is a Kuromaku blueberry or blue black. Sorry. Rough, and this is a 320 grit. So I had it. Thing with this stone is that it needs to be soaked. So I had it soaking, and so we're going to be using this rough stone first because I want to get rid of those burrs that we have there. Those little microchips. They're pretty small, but we're going to be taking care of those chips. And then in the next video, we're going to be going up in a grit, possibly a 1000 grit. So let's get started. This is not a how-to video. This is more how I do it. So I usually lay the blade flat, then I tilt it until I know that I am in that bevel. And then I put my finger there, put 2 fingers, and I just said that this is not a how-to video, and I explain you how I do it, but this is a how-to Robert does it. Then I go back and forth. Just like that. So I did 10 passes, and it is not so bad. So what I'm feeling right now is to see if that burr has rolled to the other side, and that's what I want. I want to do as many until I start feeling the burr on one side, and then I'm going to chop that burr by doing exactly the same amount in the other side. So let's do 10 more. This is a pretty aggressive stone, so also, I recommend when you're starting to inspect regularly, so you're not doing anything crazy and causing any damage that cannot be reverted. Because if you go crazy on it and you don't check often, you might be messing up the edge, the bevel, and so right now we're looking pretty you call it even throughout, and we have a burr already. Yeah, so that was 20. So let's do 20 the next way. So for this side, I do exactly the same thing. I put it against, I tilt until I find it, and then I'm gonna go the next time, the next way. Try to maintain a nice firm grip. You're not pushing down on it hard, but firm, so you do the sweeping the same way every single time. And I put my fingers here to get more of a constant. That's what I wanted to say. You can do this one-handed, which I will be doing for my finishing strokes. So, all right, let's do this. All right, I think that was 20, around 20. Dry this up, inspect. Now this is not my knife. I recently sharpened a Microtech, so now the little chipping in here is gone. I recently sharpened a Microtech for him, and he absolutely, for the same guy that gave me this or lent me this, and he absolutely loved the edge. So he asked me if I can do this one, so I say yes. See how the edge is nice and even? I'm not messing the edge, the profile, or anything on it. So right now, I'm gonna check if it is grabbing. So it's grabbing almost. I need maybe a little bit more there. No, it's grabbing the same way. So you can do a bunch of different tests, but we are cutting hair already. Not crazy, but we're cutting a little bit of hair. So I'm gonna do 10 more passes on each side. And then after that, we should be done with this stone. I don't wanna go too crazy in this stone. This Para 2 is S30V. There's different variations of the Para, as you probably know. But this one is S30V, not too hard to hone. Sometimes I put my finger like that. All right, so that's 10. Now I'm gonna be doing a little countdown. I'm gonna do 7. I'm gonna do 4. 3, 2, 1. Man, and right now I'm gonna do a couple, about 10 like this, going back and forth. So right now what I'm doing is controlling that burr. I don't need to go back and forth anymore. I'm controlling the burr, not letting it go too crazy one side or the other. It's gonna help me get a finer edge, so when I move to my 1000 grit. Yeah, there you go. So what I'm doing with this is a nail test. We do this in the honing of straight razors quite a bit, and what it does is you make sure that that bevel is set. I am making sure that that edge is completely perfect in both sides, and it will grab your nail as you do it wet. So right now we're looking pretty good. From here, I'm gonna show you guys. Hopefully you guys can see it. I didn't mess with the bevel with that edge. There. Looks straight across. And this, there you go. There you go. So there you guys have it. That is how I freehand sharpen a paramilitary 2, a Spyderco paramilitary 2. Next in the progression will be the next video. We'll be doing a 1000 grit stone. Basically, I will be erasing the serrations that this stone gives me, and I'm gonna be refining that edge. The 320 grit is gonna give me a very toothy edge, and I don't want that in this one. He wants it a nice fine edge. So yeah, but that's what we do. That's how I do it. There's many different methods to the madness, right? But that's how I do it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for part 2. Man, this needs some serious cleaning and adjusting. It needs some love. I'm gonna be tuning it very nicely for him. By the time this finished, it's gonna be popping here, and it's gonna be just, I will be able to just whip it and close it nicely. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget, subscribe, press that bell button so you can get more content like this. Check out my playlist, and in the next video we're going to do a 1000 grit stone. This stone right here, it's very fast. It works on most steel really well, and it will last you quite a bit. So this was the Shapton Kuromaku 320 grit, and they go about $55–$60 depending on where you buy it from. All right. The only downside on this stone, if you're looking for a low grit stone, is that this ones have to be soaked. So that's why I have a bucket here, and you have to soak it 10–15 minutes before you use it. And some people don't like that. Some people like the splash and go stones. I don't mind it. It comes in this nifty case, and it doubles as a stand. So that's pretty nice. All right. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up. Catch you guys in the next one.